Well, hello, Virgo. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you for this week, which is August the 12th through August, I believe the 18th or the 19th. Okay. And of course, we'll get individual days throughout the week, but we're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Virgo. And I'm just going to pull from the top of the deck. Let's see what's coming out here for you, Virgo. Okay. All right. So first card that I have here is the Death card in the upright. All right, so we're going to look at this in as many ways as we can, okay, because we know that there's love, money, family situations, that type of stuff. But this is a challenge for this week, and this is things that you guys have been dealing with for a while. So let's start with the finances, okay? We could do work, finances, or whatever. The death card is not necessarily the best card to see if we're dealing with money or work, because a death card could be maybe there's going to be job loss. I don't know why I was about to say maybe whispers of job loss or something like that here with the death card. And there can also be something with your money where you may spend more money, or there's a reason for some type of loss. So whether unexpectedly or something, you guys, either way, the death card is not necessarily the best card to see. I never read the actual cards, but on here I do see that there is change coming, but there has been some resistance in that. Okay, because remember, we're looking at a challenge. So for a lot of you, there has been a challenge with you maybe being able to move on from a love. Let's hop to the love portion. Maybe something did end with a lover. Okay, this is also friends, that type of thing. But as far as your challenges, it's been money. Okay, and then money lost. And then if it has something to do with love, you've also experienced that on the love end, where you have a lost love or someone that you love is no longer around. Okay, for whatever reason. Like, let's say if you are in a long term committed relationship, maybe you're separated from someone. I always say this when it comes down to the death card, it just depends on what comes on and come out after it, but it doesn't mean it's forever. So let's say, there was a relationship that ended, that could be still a challenge for you. Maybe you're still desiring someone, still wanting someone who no longer is in your life at the moment. Now, let's see what comes out here next. Is the Two of Wands. So, I mean, this is your strong position, which means your the way you see your future and being able to plan. It is very much so a Virgo energy, being able to plan things and strategize here with the Two of Wands. But there's a bit of dissatisfaction that is still in your energy here. It's interesting because you have new directions and challenges. We just talked about that here with that death card. So I do see that for a lot of you, there's going to be a new direction or needing to decide about a new direction. But there's something that's going to open up for you. And this could be with work. Okay. Two of Wands talks about another direction that you guys can go in as far as work. And then, I mean, with relationships, that's kind of hard because if we're talking about a long term committed relationship, you're trying to decide if you fully want something to end with someone that you may be with, you may have children with, you may be married with, or whatever. You have some decisions to make. But the Two of Wands is a decisive energy. You will be making some type of decision pretty soon here with the Two of Wands, okay? Because this is really about how you see your future. Now, your outcome for this week, of course, we know this can stretch out, but your outcome for this week is the Nine of Cups. Okay, didn't expect that. You had some rough cards starting off, but the Nine of Cups, as far as your outcome, is really good. There's going to be something that's going to occur that you really want. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's something that you're desiring, something that you're hoping for and wishing for here. It talks about wish come true, maybe enjoying something. It talks about enjoyment, good health, just feeling content, this contentment that I'm seeing here with the Nine of Cups. I actually really like this. I didn't expect for that to come out with that Nine of Cups. So I will say the change that you guys are about to experience is going to be a change for the better, only because of that Nine of Cups. But the real thing, like I said before, the challenges that you guys have been experiencing is because there's been so much change in such a little bit of time, in such a short period of time. Okay. Is I always pay attention to the flame that goes out on certain reads. This happens a lot with Sagittarius, but there could be, if you are in a relationship, maybe the flame has gone out, something like that. Maybe you don't see the light in their eyes anymore. This is also motivation. So you guys may not feel as motivated when it comes down to work and career, but we do see that something is going to change. Now, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's see what else is going to come out here for you, Virgo. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Oh, okay. You guys are being extra. So what's at the, yeah, there it is again, coffin. Okay, you got the death card. Now I'm not morbid, right? I don't go into the whole thing about, some of you guys are gonna experience some type of loss or something. I don't go into that. Okay, who in the hell wants to think that way? But it's a general energy about, maybe you feeling like you're losing something. So it's not just about a loss, right? You guys can actually feel like something is being lost or you're losing something. Or it could be an overall feeling of feeling like a loser. Okay. It happens to everybody because on here it talks about discouragement, right? But we'll see. Let's see what else can come out. We'll see from your card. So let's grab this one first. Ooh, you guys had snake, deception, jealousy, betrayal, toxic. Wow. This is hitting. This is hitting. This is hitting the death card. So it's with number 7 here. So it's basically saying that for some of you, this is the reason why your relationships are over. There's a lot of deception or someone is being accused of that. We've talked about that before. I mean, God, like this week is going to be really, really crazy because again, Mars is a fight, it is a warrior, it is literally war. And if you are been in a place where you've been trying to make a decision, we've already talked about this. You guys have already put in, somebody have put in some kind of like ultimatum towards their boss or towards their family member, and they are not cooperating with you. This can happen. Snake bite. So something can bite this week that you do not like that can end something. So just be careful with this energy. I've been having to tell a lot of signs that just be careful. Okay. Now you do have communication. Mercury is in Virgo. It's about to go back into Leo. This Mercury usually Virgos do pretty well from what I know. Okay, when I do readings during Mercury retrograde, you guys do pretty well. But this is some type of communication that you guys are going to be getting this week. It could be from anybody. Okay, I'm not going to say it's from a lover. It could be. It could be from a job. But there is some type of communication that's going to be coming in here for you, Virgo. And then you had peace. Look at this. This is even in harmony with the Nine of Cups. Look at what comes out here. You guys have dolphin, which is saying peace, harmony, and effective communication. Everything turns around for you, okay, in a really, really good way. But there's some dramatic changes with that death card. You had it twice with even with the coffin. What this means for you, I don't know. I don't know necessarily what this means. You feel betrayed. Your person feels betrayed. In a relationship 7th house, there is some communication where somebody may have given somebody a silent treatment. I feel like there's going to be a conversation about how you feel. Okay. But yes, so things actually start to turn around for you as far as your outcome later on this week, because this was the outcome portion. We were talking about what you guys are dealing with in the beginning part of it. All right. And I try to say as many scenarios as I can, but Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and get into the tarot. And this is going to be upright for Virgo. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. You guys had two cards that turned over. You have the Magician. Beautiful card. I love that purple. And then you guys had the Three of Wands. It's interesting because I always pay attention to all the cards together. A lot of you have been waiting on communication. Okay, you have. That's something that I'm saying. The Three of Wands is also hitting the deception. There has been something or someone that has interfered in something that you want. And it doesn't always have to be romantically. Someone at your job could be gossiping about you that's keeping you from that promotion. Okay. So I do see that, there's been lies, deception, sneaky behavior, because part of that snake card is what? Sneaking. Someone doing something slyly, sneakily to try to bite you in some kind of way or to harm something about your relationship or something. Now, the Magician is the thing that's hitting this. It is the miracles that we experience among the hardships, right? Among the surprises. And the snake is a surprise, something that you don't expect that someone may try to do. The Magician is saying you are still determined to move forward, but nothing is going to stop you, because Magician is number one, and the Death card is what? Endings. In order for you to have a one, there has to be an ending. But I mean, does it? Not necessarily, but these two go hand in hand. The universe is really giving you something with that Magician card. And like I said before, it's something that you've been waiting for. It could be a new job. It can have something to do with a lover. Okay. There's something that you do not expect that will come up in here for you. I actually, like I said before, I feel like there's strong communication from someone that you have been waiting for, though, as well. Now, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo for the second row. All right, you guys have the Chariot. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, okay? Or you could also be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or another Virgo. Let's talk about your money for a second. We only talked about it in the beginning part of this reading, which is with the loss, right? And I've been seeing that with a lot of people. I've been seeing that with Capricorn. That was pretty harsh to see that with Capricorn, because Capricorn usually, we don't necessarily see that too much with Capricorn too much. But I saw it also with a little bit with Sagittarius. With you, it was the first thing that came out, and it was not in reverse. Now, the reason why I like this energy is because the Chariot, remember I said that the Magician is talking about determination to do something, willpower to do something, and you are on wheels, right? The Chariot is saying there's still success in the midst of something that you have been experiencing. This week, you guys are going to be motivated to still get something done. You will get it done. The Chariot is recognition. It is achievement. You will achieve something. Plain and simple. Now, what is the broader scope when it comes to your money? There is money problems or money issues or turbulent waters. If you paid attention to the Three of Wands, remember, it's not just about how I read, it's also the pictures that's on here. The whirlpool that's in the, oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I have a habit of closing my eyes when I read. I think I told you guys that. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate that. If you look at this card here, one thing that you'll notice is that if you saw that and you were on a boat, how would that make you feel? Okay. This is a very panicky energy. And this is what's hitting that Death card. Now, let's fast forward. Okay. Now, we're going to fast forward to this Chariot. Okay. Because the Chariot, who sits in there, royalty, people who has special position, that type of stuff. And something will occur or something will happen. I'm not saying it's going to be this week, but it's about to happen somewhere in the future for you, Virgo. But we're concerned about the money. We see your position. The Chariot card talks about your position. What is your money looking like? Your money looks amazing. because there's a card here at the bottom of the deck. I don't show you guys my secrets too much, but it's letting me know that you guys have experienced turbulent waters with your finances, and now you're more so at the spot where you are okay. Not even okay, you're good. I always use the expression you can breathe again, you can relax, because this gives you anxiety. Okay. And what's happening in your second row, you don't have that anxiety when it comes down to your money and your finances. It will occur. Okay. It may not happen overnight, but it is basically saying that here for you. But it's through some type of achievement that you are going to experience in some kind of way. Let's get another card here for your second row here for Virgo. Oh, look at this. You guys had the Fool card. You got nothing. Whoa. I almost didn't show y'all this. I almost started pulling again. You got the you got the Ace of Pentacles and then the Fool card. Now, remember when I said that there was going to be a new beginning, right? And it was more so miracle energy with that magician. The only reason why I will use the word miracle is because I can feel what's coming afterward. And not only that, this told too much. The magician doesn't always mean miracle. The magician sometimes can be turned upside down in the way that I will say that it was, but for you, it's a little bit different. And that new beginning is going to bring in opportunity. And this is what this is basically saying, opportunity. How big your money is going to be, I already saw it. Like, this is not the big money, I know, but it's not. This is not how I read it. This is just a golden opportunity that's going to come in here for you. And for a lot of you, it is going to feel like, oh my God, this dropped out of the sky. Some of you guys are going to experience that or feel that in some way. Okay. So as far as financially, there's some other opportunity that's going to kind of pop up for you. And the Fool card is what? New beginning. We said it again. You got it 3 times in your reading. So you have to be prepared for this. Okay. Anxiously waiting, just like that whirlpool, right? It could be an excitement that you can feel from that. And it also can feel like this anxiety about something new that is going to occur. But I totally see it. We're going to get to your love in a minute, but I just wanted to finish it one subject at a time because otherwise I will confuse myself. So here you guys have, oh my God, this is so amazing. First, you had the 8 of Wands. This is what's showing. Can you guys see that? Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the 9 of Pentacles. Didn't I just talk about the royalty? Now, let me tell you what this means. This row I already knew was going to be a bomb.com, but when I saw it here, it was over with. The 8 of Wands is moving on, going somewhere, directional. There's a direction that you have. We talked about that in the beginning with the 2 of Wands, right? Planning for your future, strategy, being strategic. That is your strong point. Okay. You have an opportunity that's going to come in here, and now you're more directional. You're going to be moving in that direction. The 8 of Wands is more so a moving energy, right? And where are you headed? There's a freedom happening here with this 9 of Pentacles. I see traveling. Now, the ship is the old way that people travel, but it's also the ship is in the background showing up with this 8 of Wands. I feel like, some Virgos are traveling more than once, but I do see it. This could possibly happen in September because this is 9. This can happen in September. Some of you guys, this is happening in August with that 8. There is some advancement. There's some achievement that you guys are going to be experiencing here, okay, with this 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. And this is also communication. Oh, this is beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Something is destined to happen here. You got abundance here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is more purposeful, like a purpose field kind of energy. Did that pop out? It did. I promise you, I didn't do it on purpose. I tried, but that's what's coming out. Ten of Pentacles. I don't know these cards, so I'm just looking at them. Oh, this looks really good, but there's a warning with this Ten of Pentacles. I'll tell you that in a minute. This is where you're headed. This is your North Star here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is what you have been waiting for with the Three of Wands. This is a part of your new beginning here with the Fool card. This is a part of the achievement that we talked about before, and you feel that a lot of you guys are waiting for that and you feel it. This is a whole bunch of change. This is the reason why the Death card even came out to begin with, but it was a challenge for you, which means there was resistance in some kind of area where you could not get to this place. You couldn't get to this point. Maybe you didn't want to change. Maybe there was something that was standing in the way in some kind of way. I don't know. But there was resistance to change. And the universe is saying with these two cards, the universal card is basically saying it's time, okay, for something to actually occur. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is interesting. With this, the Ten of Pentacles is good, but you also have to pay attention to the pictures, which is what I do. Remember when we saw snake? Now, this is making me feel that someone may be trying to steal something from you, sabotage you in some kind of way, because there's bugs in this thing. But this is a resurrection. Can you guys see that? That is a resurrection of some sort. Okay. So I do see that part of the death that you've experienced, there's going to be a resurrection in that area. Ten of Pentacles, along with the abundance card, is making me feel that you guys can get this from family. You guys can get this from, I mean, it could be a job or something like that, whatever we talked about before, how this could happen. But I totally see something amazing here happening for you as far as money. But the only thing is, this feels very like treacherous in a way, or what someone was trying to do in order to steal it from you. It could be family members that's actually trying to steal money from you. Ten of Pentacles actually talks about long-term committed relationship, and that's what we're about to get into right now. If we have to go back, I'm not going to spend too long on it because I can't, because I have to be fair to other sides. I want to start with those who are in a committed relationship. I'm pretty sure I've said this over and over again. I don't want to be the dead horse. This is going to be up to you. If I had to say what your relationship is like, it's almost like you're watching here, Three of Wands. It feels like you're almost watching your relationship get torn up by a sea tornado. Because the Three of Wands talks about waiting, but it's more so watching, because this is this person. This would be you. Like, how is this going to occur? How are we going to get out of this mess, this disastrous situation? But you have a choice. And that's the only thing that I can tell you. If you are married, I see some other stuff here, but it doesn't really mean anything, because you're still faced with needing to make a choice with this. Now, if you are single, if you're single, you got choices, you got options. I mean, I see you dating. I see one person in particular here that you know that will be coming back. Again, that's that mercurial energy. We also saw the communication. The person already has your number, so I do see it. It's someone that you're familiar with, okay? So I do see a past person, but I also see somebody else that's in your reading. Someone that is more of your speed. Now, you had the Nine of Cups here. This is a wish fulfillment. This is someone who is totally somebody you've been praying for. If you look at this, the Wheel of Fortune hit the Nine of Cups. It is definitely a soulmate, hands down. It is a fated connection that you will be experiencing, hands down. Now, again, I'm not saying that you're going to experience this week. I'm saying that it's coming up. This person can see you. Maybe they know about you. It's something like that. That's what I see. Okay. Things are going to turn just completely around here for you in a really, really good way. And that is a part of the change. But like I said before, part of the loss can feel like a crisis moment for some. I talked about that earlier with another sign. But it's drastic change. But this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it again, Carla. And I will see you guys back here again soon. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.